Hey guys, Aaron Cybertron Zhang here, and I'm bringing you another battle in the VGC 14 ladder series since you guys are awesome and got another 500 likes on yesterday's video for daily content, so let's keep it up and get 500 likes on this video. Anyway, today I'm bringing you a battle video instead of a live commentated battle, and I know I normally like the live commentated battles, but I just had this and I unfortunately did not get to record it live, but this was a really fun game, and my opponent had some pretty cool things on his team, so I wanted to capture it and record it for you guys. As you see here, my four Pokemon that I brought were Salamence, Azumarill, Tyranitar, and Aegislash. The two I didn't bring were Rotom, and Amoonguss. My opponent's team was Noivern, Garchomp, Aerodactyl, and Rotom Wash. His two Pokemon that he did not bring were Aegislash and Talonflame. So, looking at team preview, I knew that Salamence would be great here, and I knew Azumarill could have a lot of pressure right from the start. Granted, if he didn't bring Rotom Wash as the lead. So I was hoping like he wouldn't lead with Rotom Wash and I'd be able to say get a belly drum right off the start, but you'll just have to see whether that happens or not. Alright, let's get right into the battle. Anyway, like I was saying, this is not live commentary, this is post-battle commentary, so I'll try to describe my mindset while this is happening, but of course I do have a bit less time to describe. Anyway, he's going to lead with his Aerodactyl and Rotom Wash while I go with my Salamence and Azumarill, and his lead is something I was scared of because of the Rotom Wash. I was definitely hoping like he wouldn't bring that as a lead, but he played smartly. Here, I expect the Aerodactyl to protect. Even if he doesn't, I know I just want to KO this Rotom Wash, so I double target it with Draco Meteor and play rough. Draco Meteor is going to connect here, but of course, since I'm running a timid Salamence, not going to do too much damage. It does around the 60% you'd expect it to. Of course, Rotom does have the Citrus Berry, so I basically do 40% of damage that turn with that Draco Meteor. Aerodactyl here is going to go for a Tailwind. Great move there to increase the speed of my opponent's team for the rest of the next 3 turns. Rotom Wash is going to go for a Thunderbolt onto Azumarill instead of Will-O-Wisp. A safe play there, almost takes me out, but I hang on with just 18 HP, and I'm going to heal back here. I normally like going for Will-O-Wisp on Azumarill instead of the Thunderbolt, because I like neutering their attack more than actually knocking them out right from the start. Because he doesn't go for the Will-O-Wisp, I actually knock out the Rotom to take a 4-3 lead, so I'm feeling great right now. He's going to bring in his Garchomp here, and I know I'm in a pretty good position, but I want to conserve my Salamence for future Intimidates, so I switch it out here into my Aegislash, and this is where things kind of get crazy right from the second turn. First of all, the Garchomp Mega Evolves, and I'm just like, wow, I have not seen a Mega Garchomp in ages. But I'm not really sure what I can do. So, I did go for a Protect here. Oh, I went for an Aqua Jet, excuse me. Aqua Jet with the Azumarill onto the Aerodactyl, and then the craziness continues. He's got a Rocky Helmet on that Aerodactyl instead of the common Focus Sash. And then Aerodactyl goes for a Smackdown onto Aegislash, and I'm just like, oh no, what did I just walk into? As Garchomp goes for the Earthquake, that's gonna do a lot to my Azumarill. Obviously, Aegislash is already weak to the ground type, so Smackdown not doing very much, but now I know that that Aerodactyl actually carries Smackdown, which is pretty crazy. So he's going to knock out my Azumarill there. I get a good amount of damage off onto that Aerodactyl before fainting, but Aegislash takes quite the beating here. I know I feel pretty safe switching in Salamence here because now I get the Intimidate off both of my opponent's Pokemon, and I definitely don't want to bring Tyranitar in on a Garchomp. So here I'm hoping I can pick up the knockout onto his Garchomp. He goes for another Smackdown, and here Salamence obviously is going to be affected by the Earthquake. He doesn't Dragon Claw, interestingly enough. Not sure if Dragon Claw would have been able to take me out at -1, but Mega Garchomp is pretty powerful, even seeing how much that Earthquake did. Fortunately, because he didn't go for the Dragon Claw, I'm able to get a Draco Meteor off here, and it's going to connect with this Garchomp. I'm hoping that Garchomp isn't like super defensively bulky, but Draco Meteor, as you see here, will be able to take out the Garchomp, so now the game's tied at 2-2 apiece, but I have a Tyranitar in the back, and I'm still not sure what his 4th Pokemon is. If it's Aegislash, I might actually be in some trouble. Anything else I feel comfortable with. I see the Japanese name for Noivern, and I breathe the sigh of relief here, as I know I can probably close the game up, but Noivern's a Pokemon that often carries Super Fang, so I'm not exactly in the clear yet, especially since he's got the Rock Slide on Aerodactyl. Sandstream's going to activate here. That's actually going to increase Aerodactyl's special defense, obviously, because Aerodactyl's a rock type. But I'm going to Mega Evolve here. I know there's one more turn of Tailwind, but I just want to capitalize as much as possible. I actually go for a Dragon Dance here with Tyranitar, knowing I'll be able to outspeed him. He goes for a Rock Slide with that Aerodactyl, his best move, obviously. He gets brings Salamence down to 16 HP. Noivern does reveal the Super Fang I was afraid of, so if he gets a flinch here, I might actually be in some serious trouble. And he does flinch my Salamence. However, Tyranitar is able to get the Dragon Dance off. That's really good, because now I'll be able to outspeed both of his Pokemon the following turn. Mega Tyranitar, really powerful, and really bulky too. If he didn't have that Super Fang, I feel confident about winning this game. But now that I got the boost up, I feel pretty good. And the Tailwind is going to peter out here. Here, he surprisingly doesn't go for a Protect on either Pokemon, so my Salamence is able to Draco Meteor his Noivern, and even at -2, check out how much damage this attack does. it knocks out the Noivern with no critical hit. Salamence is pretty incredible, and that's why I love Choice Scarf Salamence. You can just punch holes through your opponent's team, as Tyranitar is going to safely Rock Slide here and take the 2-0 win as that Aerodactyl faints. But really fun team. The Smackdown concept on Aerodactyl is one that I actually love to explore more. You know, you see Skydrop, Tailwind, Wide Guard utilized more by Aerodactyl, but not Skydrop as much. Mega Garchomp, super interesting idea as well. It's something that I definitely want to try out in the future as I build one, but I want to figure out a spread, you know, that makes it relatively bulky while still keeping that offense. But really interesting team on my opponent's part with the Mega Garchomp and the Aerodactyl. Let me know what you guys thought about the battle. Tomorrow I'll be bringing you another live commentated battle instead of just a battle video, if you guys get, of course, 500 likes on the battle to keep the series continued. Anyway, that's it for today's battle, guys, and I'll see you next time. Peace!